Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Trap series. I hope the viewers are enjoying all the videos, they're gaining more knowledge and getting the insights that is needed to clear the exam. I will request that please give me feedbacks if there are any confusions in the video, so I will edit it and replace the videos. And I hope the viewers are not getting trapped in the confusions. So without further ado, let's begin. So starting with the fifth lesson, in the fifth episode we will be, the title of the fifth episode is Inspection and Maintenance. And in this episode we will be learning more about the tires, the parts in the car, what should be the maintenance frequencies and others. It's an informative video session, so it is going to be very easy and with a lot of insights. The disclaimer, I will skip this one. Okay, coming to the agenda, we will be covering the APICA. What is APICA? We'll be knowing it further. It's a Dutch word, but in English it is the maintenance. And we will also be covering tires, additional information about tires and insights about mirrors, brakes, and other parts in the cars. Okay, the first one. APICA. APICA, the full form is Algemeen Periodieke Keuring. It's a Dutch word, and in English it means maintenance. It is mandatory for every car, not trailers, to have periodical maintenance. For example, for the diesel cars, these are the rules set in the Netherlands, that the diesel cars will have the first maintenance after 3 years of driving, and it's a new car. Then subsequently every 1 year the maintenance has to be done. For petrol cars, it's first after first 4 years, then 2 years, 2 years, then it will be 1 year. Okay. Then for hybrid cars, and for electric cars is the same as that of the petrol cars. One can expect a question from this part in the insights in the theory exam. Further information on tires, we already know that the summer tires have a tread depth of 1.6 and the winter tires have a tread depth of 4 mm. But what about the spare tires? Spare tires, it is not mandatory to have a spare tire, but it is advisable to have a spare tire. It is 1.6 mm, and the maximum speed that we can drive with the spare tire is 80 km per hour. Okay, and then coming to the insights, this is very funny actually. The winter tire should be used in the winter. That is very common, and it yields a shorter braking distance. But if winter tire is used in the summer time, then it yields a larger braking distance and higher fuel consumption. Whereas if summer tires are used in the winter season, then it also leads to higher braking distance and can cause slipping because of rubber becoming hard. The four season tires, it has an average performance in all the seasons, except that it gives a poor performance in the heavy winter. Okay, this part we already discussed. The tire pressure, it loses 0.5 bar pressure every month. So we know that, okay, after how many months I have to refill the tire. Okay, regarding the mirrors, it is mandatory to have both left and right mirrors in the car, but this is a small insight, and that in the Netherlands the rule was that cars after 2010 should have mandatory left and right side, but cars before 2010 the right wing was not mandatory. This is surprising for me, but for cars before 2010 the right wing is not necessary. Mirrors improve visibility of the vehicles. It is not allowed to drive with broken mirrors. Okay, I made a spelling mistake here. I will quickly correct it. Okay, so it is not allowed to drive with a broken mirror. Okay, old cars built before 2000 10 didn't have right mirrors. If one is still using the car, then right mirrors are still not necessary. So even if one car, the cars built before 2010, someone is using, then in 2021 it is not mandatory to have a right mirror. Dangerous. Okay, but this is what I discovered by referring, or this is what I learned from various online sources. Brakes. Continuous braking should be avoided. It heats up the braking disc. Mandatory to have hand brakes and foot brakes working all the times. So the question in the exam could be that if the hand brakes are not functioning, then can I drive? The answer is no. Engine and start. So before start, ensure mirrors are cleaned and no snow or dirt are deposited, and the cleaning should be done manually. I cannot start up the engine and drive it so that it automatically goes off. No, that couldn't be a solution. I have to, before start, I have to remove all the dirt, all the snow manually. It is a good practice to start directly rather than heating up the engine. And during the winters, sometimes I see people that they will start the engine, keep it running for some time, then they will drive. But that is very inefficient. It uses a lot of fuel and it causes damage, a lot other mechanical damage also. So the good practice is that to start the car and directly drive. It is mandatory that the windows are not damaged. If damaged, then needs to be replaced immediately. You can drive it, but it is not advisable as the cracks can expand fast. If the window is damaged, then I should replace it immediately. I can drive it to some distance, but then it has to be replaced. I can drive the car to the mechanical shop. Other technical necessity, there could be water seeping out of the air conditioning system inside the car. It is normal. Generally, people shouldn't freak out. It is normal and nothing to worry about. Shock absorbers should function well. It is not advisable to have fluids dripping underneath the car. If there are fluids coming out from the car, then we should definitely go to the mechanical shop. Orange and red warning symbols. Okay, orange generally inside the car, in the monitor we will see that there are many small symbols, like a engine symbol, like a petrol symbol, like a brake symbol. There are many symbols. So from that, the orange symbol means that it is dangerous and must be repaired at the earliest. It is not immediate, but at the earliest. If you're driving, then stop it at the earliest, like in the next emergency lane, if the symbols are emitting orange light. But if the symbols are emitting a red warning sign, then it means that you should stop immediately. We shouldn't drive with red signal on. So these are some of the examples, like yeah, this is an indication of dipped beam light. It is green in color. Many times the questions may be asked, what is the color of headlight and what is the color of dipped beam light? So green is the color of dipped beam light and blue is the color of headlights. As you see here, this is an orange symbol. The orange symbol means there could be some problems, and the red ones, it means that there is a very critical problem and the vehicle has to be stopped. So these are some of the symbols. I will not go into detail, but in the Wikipedia people can go each of the symbols and learn about it. Yeah, because for example, this one means braking system. There is some indication that okay, it might not be functioning well. This is a critical alert for the braking, means that there is some big issue with the braking system. This is an hazard light. If this light is on, then it means that the rear window heater has developed some issue. Yeah, this is a critical problem with the airbag. So yeah, these are the small some symbols that we should learn about, and further information could be got from the references that is given here. With being said that, thank you and learn well to avoid confusing traps. Have a good day and see you in the next video.